Good morning, traders. Welcome to our market review. Today is April 3rd, 2014. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading.com. Today we'll be discussing some of the markets and what to look for some good trading opportunities. Starting this morning, we've got some news coming out of the Euro. 12 o'clock, that's South African time, 2:45 South African time in the Euro. Both the ECB rate decision is a major decision. Retail numbers, not that important, but still could move the market. But more importantly, the ECB rate decision at 2:45. So it does generally have a high impact on the market. It's basically a number that banks are now allowed to be lending to both banks, overnight charges. So it's a major number. Okay, so definitely keep an eye on the Euro during 2:45. Later on in the day at 3:30 South African time, 8:30 New York time, there's going to be USD initial job claims. It's a weekly job claims number that comes out. And then finally, the ECB press conference where Draghi will probably be speaking, and they'll be discussing their rate decision for the Euro. All right, so we'll see some major action in the Euro today. We should expect to see major action in the Euro today. All right, if you look at the Euro on a 4-hour chart, you see that it's at the bottom of the range. Okay, there are a few ranges here. It's literally sitting between 137.6-ish, okay, to 137.5-ish, and trading within this 10 pip range. Okay. If it was to break below 137.50, okay, I would expect it to continue going down to 137.40, which is not big trading volatility. But as you can see, yesterday it sold off maybe 50 pips, 40 pips, 50 pips about from its 138 level, where it couldn't maintain going higher. As I spoke about, there's a lot of news coming out of the States. And then, so there's this 138 level on the resistance, and then furthermore 138.40, I would say, is the second resistance level. We are sitting pretty much at support at these levels. So if you see that we're breaking down further down, maybe a good position for an anticipated short. There are decent opportunities in this later today because of this ECB rate decision. So, trade with stop losses. Make sure that you're taking responsibility for your trades, and also take profits. But I generally would expect that there would be some volatility in the Euro USD. The other currency to keep a note of is the USD Japanese yen. If we look at a 4-hour chart, we see that it really took off from I would say from the end of March. Just in the past week or so, it's gone up almost 120 pips. So that is a major move. So we broke this higher, 103.40, and then took it even further to 103.90. So this is almost a 50 pip breakout, all right, which is a very nice breakout. Looking at a longer time frame, see where we're holding. We're just at about resistance, previous support. Okay, so on a whole, this is a big move. All right, holding definitely above 100, 101. But remember, it does have some resistance at these levels. So if you miss this move, you can wait until either you see some sort of a retracement, okay, or even anticipate a small short at these levels with a stop loss just above. But as we said, there is some major numbers coming out of the United States also tomorrow with the non-farm payroll. Okay, yesterday was just the initial non-farm payroll. But it is a major number, so I would definitely keep this pair on the radar. Just to jump to gold quickly, gold popped a little bit yesterday, went from 185 to 187. It looks like it's consolidating at these levels. We had, as you remember, a major fallout coming from the 1380 down to 1280. And now it's hovering at, it popped about 193 just before in the morning, and now we're tracing a little bit to 185. Maybe this would be a good bull flag in order to jump in. Previous resistance, maybe potential support at this level, just to go up to maybe 1300 or to retest this 1295 level. I anticipate that it's going to be trading in a range. All right, I don't see that we're going to be making back the 1300 anytime soon, because considering as we're looking just now at the Dow, which is the indices, there was always an inverse relationship between the Dow and the commodity of gold. So as we look at the Dow, we see that it's just shy of all-time highs, right? Just sitting right there. We had been following this very closely the past couple of days in anticipation as the numbers are going to be coming out of the non-farm payroll tomorrow. And the Dow is doing phenomenal. It's trading higher. It's almost at dead highs, which means it could still break out. There's no reason this pair can't go to 17,000. And I believe that that's the yearly target for the Dow on many financial institutions in the States that are analyzing the Dow and keeping an eye on it. So if the Dow considerably continues to go up, I would expect the gold to considerably go down or to maintain its bounce. Remember, gold hit 1190 and now it's just hovering just below 1300. So it did bounce nicely since its multi-year lows. However, it's still nothing to confirm something on the buy side. All right. So if anything, I would be neutral to a little bit bearish on the gold until I get some sort of confirmation that the U.S. dollar or the U.S. economy is all steam ahead and still maintaining its thrust upwards. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to thank you guys for coming to our morning review. We hope to give you a special morning review tomorrow with some better, more technicals into what's going to be working with the non-farm payroll. Have a great trading day, guys. Thanks. Bye.